Let me ask you something real quick. When was the last time you had something deep fried? A crispy chicken wing? French fries? Maybe a golden piece of fried dough at a night market. Now picture this. You take that bite, and it tastes like comfort, nostalgia, and joy. But inside your body, something completely different is happening. In just 10 minutes, your blood starts to change, and not in a good way. This isn't fear-mongering, this is science. And today on Be Health, we're diving deep into what's really happening in your blood after you eat fried food. The truth is shocking. And once you know it, you may never look at fried food the same way again. Let's go. Part 1: Blood in Transition. When you eat fried food, your body doesn't wait to process it. Digestion begins while you're still chewing. As soon as the food reaches your stomach, a complex sequence of events is triggered. Your pancreas begins producing digestive enzymes to break down fat. Your gallbladder releases bile to emulsify the oils. And within just 10 to 15 minutes, tiny fat droplets begin passing into your small intestine, the gateway to your bloodstream. It's high in damaging fats, particularly saturated fats, and even worse, trans fats. These fats are chemically altered through the deep frying process, making them harder for the body to process and far more inflammatory. As they enter your bloodstream, these fats travel on special carriers called chylomicrons. Sounds harmless, right? But these fat-filled particles increase the viscosity of your blood, meaning your blood literally becomes thicker, less fluid, less efficient. And what does your body do in response? Your heart takes the hit. It's now forced to pump this heavier blood through miles of tiny vessels, increasing workload, straining your cardiovascular system, and sometimes triggering short-term spikes in blood pressure. And yes, this can happen even in young, healthy individuals. Even if you exercise. Even if you eat clean the rest of the day. One 2017 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that blood triglyceride levels can increase by over 100% within just 1 hour of a high-fat meal, especially if the fat came from fried or processed food. And the more often you repeat this, the less time your body has to recover between meals. So while you're enjoying the taste of fried food on your tongue, your blood is quietly entering a metabolic storm, one you can't see or feel, but that adds up meal by meal. And guess what? That's just the beginning. Because what enters your blood doesn't just float there, it sends signals to your immune system. And the next reaction might surprise you. Part 2: Your immune system on alert. It's been just a few minutes since you finished your meal. The taste may be fading from your tongue, but inside your body, the real drama is just beginning. As those fat particles, particularly oxidized oils from fried food, circulate through your blood, your immune system picks up on them. But it doesn't recognize them as food. Instead, it interprets them as foreign invaders. Dangerous. Suspicious. Potentially harmful. And so, it does what it was designed to do. It responds. First, your white blood cells, especially a type called monocytes, are activated. These little soldiers begin patrolling your blood vessels, ready to attack anything that looks like a threat. They release cytokines, which are signaling molecules that trigger inflammation. Now here's where it gets even more fascinating, and a little concerning. Multiple studies have shown that a single high-fat meal can temporarily impair immune function and increase markers of inflammation in the blood. That's just one meal. Imagine what happens when it becomes a daily habit. Inflammation, in itself, is not the enemy. It's actually a helpful response, a natural part of healing. But when inflammation happens too often, too easily, or never turns off, it becomes chronic. And chronic inflammation is now linked to almost every major disease we fear most: heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, even depression and anxiety. Fried food doesn't just taste good. To your immune system, it feels like a red flag. And what's truly wild? You don't feel any of this happening. You don't get a fever. No swollen glands. No pain. This inflammation is low-grade and invisible, quietly damaging your cells day after day, meal after meal. Let's pause for a moment. Because this isn't about making you feel guilty for enjoying comfort food. It's about giving you a new lens. A new level of respect for how smart and sensitive your body really is, how much it's doing behind the scenes to keep you alive and well. But even your body has its limits. And fried food? It pushes those limits faster than most people realize. Now, we've seen what it does to your immune system. But what about the blood vessels that carry life to every cell in your body? That's where we're heading next. Part 3. Your blood vessels under pressure. Every single organ, every single cell in your body relies on one crucial system to survive: your blood vessels. They're not just passive tubes for transporting blood, they are living, intelligent tissues. And they respond to everything you eat, drink, and breathe. Within these vessels is a paper-thin layer called the endothelium, one of the most important, yet underappreciated parts of your body. The endothelium regulates blood flow, nutrient delivery, and inflammation levels. It's also in charge of producing nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels stay flexible and open so that oxygen can reach your heart, brain, muscles, everything. But when you eat fried food, something dangerous happens. The flood of saturated and trans fats, combined with the inflammatory response triggered by your immune system, begins to damage this delicate endothelial lining. In a landmark study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, researchers found that just one high-fat meal, like a serving of fried chicken with fries, significantly reduced endothelial function within 2 hours. Let's break that down. After that meal, your arteries become less able to expand. Blood flow to your heart and brain is reduced. And the walls of your vessels become stickier, more prone to trapping cholesterol. Now imagine this happening over and over again, once a day, twice a week, year after year. The damage compounds. Fat and cholesterol begin to build up in the arterial walls. Your body sends more immune cells to patch things up, which ironically creates more inflammation. The result? Plaque, the first step toward atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and strokes. But here's the scariest part. You may be feeling perfectly fine. No pain. No discomfort. You might even pass a checkup or have normal cholesterol levels. Meanwhile, your arteries are slowly narrowing, like traffic building up in a tunnel, until one day it suddenly stops. And it's not just your heart that's affected. Reduced blood flow impacts your brain too. Emerging research links impaired endothelial function to cognitive decline later in life. Meaning, the choices you make at 30 or 40 might affect your memory and clarity at 70 or 80. But don't worry, we're not ending on fear. Because after this short break, we're going to talk about how you can undo some of this damage, starting with your very next meal. Part 4. The Deadly Combo. Imagine this, you're not just eating something fried, you're also dipping it in something sweet. Fried chicken and sweet chili sauce. A donut, deep-fried, then coated in sugar. Crispy fries with a milkshake on the side. Sounds delicious? It's also the perfect storm for your bloodstream. When you eat simple sugars, like those found in soft drinks, desserts, and sweet sauces, your body breaks them down almost instantly into glucose. This glucose is quickly absorbed into your blood, causing your blood sugar levels to spike within minutes. Now pair that with a fried food you just ate, full of unhealthy fats, and your body is suddenly hit from 2 directions: fast rising blood sugar, putting your pancreas in panic mode, and fat blocking your cell's ability to absorb that sugar, leading to higher insulin resistance. Studies have shown that when fat and sugar are consumed together, they amplify each other's negative effects. The fat makes your cells less responsive to insulin. The sugar floods your blood, with nowhere to go. The pancreas has to overwork, pumping out more and more insulin just to keep up. And this constant overdrive? It's exhausting your pancreas, meal by meal. Over time, this increases your risk of type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, metabolic syndrome, and persistent insulin resistance, the silent trigger behind so many modern diseases. This sugar-fat combo also wreaks havoc on your gut microbiome. You see, your gut isn't just a food tube, it's a bustling city of trillions of bacteria, most of which are critical for digestion, immunity, and even mental health. And sadly, for many people, this isn't an occasional indulgence. It's a daily cycle. And that's exactly what we're diving into next. Part 5. The Healing Path. Here's the good news. Your body is not your enemy. It's not here to punish you for eating fried food. It's here to protect you, repair you, and if given the right tools, it can heal you. Guess what happens just one day after eating a whole food plant-rich meal? Your blood becomes smoother, your vessels relax. Your cells become more insulin sensitive. Your immune system lowers the alarm. Even just 24 hours of eating well, with fiber, antioxidants, healthy fats, and colorful produce, can start the reversal process. Let's break it down. Not all fats are evil. In fact, healthy fats are essential. But it matters where they come from. Swap deep frying for air frying, roasting, or sautéing in extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. These oils have higher smoke points and contain anti-inflammatory compounds like oleocanthal. Olive oil, in particular, has been shown to improve endothelial function, lower bad cholesterol, and even protect the brain. 2. Prioritize whole foods, especially in the morning. After a night of fasting, your body is more sensitive to what you eat first thing in the day. Skip the fried breakfast and instead go for oats with chia seeds and berries. A smoothie with greens, flax, and plant-based protein. A veggie omelet with olive oil drizzle. These meals feed your gut, stabilize blood sugar, and keep inflammation low, right from the first hour of your day. 3. Balance your plate. Every plate should have the Holy Trinity: fiber, protein, healthy fats. This combo slows down digestion, keeps your blood sugar stable, and gives your cells the exact nutrients they need to thrive. 4. Use food as medicine. Certain ingredients are incredibly powerful for reversing damage. Onions, rich in quercetin, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation and improves circulation. Tomatoes, packed with lycopene, a protector of heart health. Garlic, known to improve lipid profiles and boost immunity. Berries, antioxidants that repair cellular stress. Legumes, fiber-rich, blood sugar stabilizing, and heart healthy. These aren't superfoods because they're trendy, they're super because they work. And the more often they appear on your plate, the less space fried food will take in your life. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Be Health, where we turn everyday choices into lifelong wellness. At Be Health, we believe that knowledge is power. And when you understand what's really going on inside your body, you're one step closer to living stronger, longer, and healthier. See you in the next video, dear friend. Stay kind to your body, and stay close to Be Health.